WBRZ Sports 2.
It just seemed like we couldn't make a play, couldn't get things going. They kept on converting. They made some big plays. Many times when we made plays on offense, we had some penalties, shot ourselves in the foot. Things we got to look at.
LSU will have plenty to say during the Tell the Truth Monday this week after yesterday's tough loss to Florida. Good evening and welcome back. I'm Reggie Chatman with your sports. Mike Gaither has the night off. LSU started off yesterday like they have all year with another fast start, scoring on their first drive of the game. But after that, the offense would struggle to move the ball as the Florida defensive line dominated up front, sacking Joe Burrow 5 times on the day. LSU's wide receivers didn't help out much at all either, dropping multiple crucial balls on the last drive before Joe Burrow threw the game-ending interception. Lots of things will need to be fixed as sports director Michael Cobble tells us. This loss will be a big moment for this team going forward.
Just a stinging loss for the LSU Tigers, riding a wave of momentum, 5-0 heading into this ball game against the Gators with so much on the horizon. But Coach O, quick to point out he does not want to look past this loss as everyone else in Baton Rouge looks forward to Georgia.
We talked about it in there like we always do. We're going to look at what we did wrong. We're going to look at the things that we need to get fixed. We're going to Tell the Truth Monday, then on to Georgia. There's no way we're going to put this aside and just say we got Georgia next week. We're going to digest this. Look at this. This is a tough loss. This is a game. If we'd played well, we should have won the game. We did too many mistakes. We had opportunities to make plays. You know, we got a chance to go up by 14-0. We don't do it. We kept on fighting back. Mistake, penalties, sacks, giving up long runs, especially that last drive when we go ahead. You know, I thought we was going to win the football game. I thought our defense was going to stop them. We couldn't stop them. You know, our pass rush lanes wasn't what it was at the beginning. And then they started checking the speed option at the end. They made some big plays there. Yes, he made some huge plays on us. So we gave up too many explosive plays. We went up as a football team. I thought that we could stop them and win the football game. That drive, that last drive that they had was a devastating drive to our team.
LSU had just a gauntlet of killers coming up on their calendar. Of course, the Bulldogs, then Mississippi State and Alabama. The good news is you win some of those games, you're right back in the thick of things. Covering the Tigers here in the Swamp, I'm Michael Cobble, WBRZ Sports 2, your home for LSU Sports.
All righty then. Thanks, Michael. Let's take a look at some of the stats. This game pretty even in a lot of ways. Time of possession almost identical. Florida only outgaining LSU by 20 yards. And as much as Coach O talked about penalties, Florida was even worse. At the end of the day, it would be those turnovers, Joe Burrow fumbling the ball in the first quarter on the team's second drive, and those 2 crucial interceptions, including a pick 6, that made all the difference. Now switching gears, Sundays just aren't the same without the Saints, but a Monday night matchup against the Redskins with the chance to see Drew Brees break the all-time passing record will more than make up for it. Monday's game will also be the return of running back Mark Ingram, who's coming off a 4-game suspension. His running mate Alvin Kamara has been effective in Ingram's absence, coming into this week leading the NFL in yards from scrimmage. Many wonder how Ingram's return will affect Kamara's production, but for the second year back, he says he doesn't care, and he's just happy his running mate is back.
Mark back, we back. I mean, we expect the same success. So, I mean, I'm happy that he's back. He's been ready to be back. I've been talking to him. I mean, since he's been gone, and he's itching to get out there and do what he got to do. He still looks good. He still looks like Mark Ingram. I don't think he's changed at all. I feel like we got a good chance to be successful in doing what we're doing. We just got to stick to our guns and, you know, be efficient on first and second down so we can stay on track to stay on playing what we're doing.
Saints versus Redskins. Drew Brees, like I said, 201 yards away from the all-time passing record, will be broadcast tomorrow night on ESPN. Monday Night Football, nothing better. Now let's take a look around some of the other teams in the NFC South. The 1-3 Falcons taking on the Steelers, and James Conner, who's been balling all year without Le'Veon Bell. Here he is in the third quarter, punching in this touchdown to give the Steelers a 17-point lead, 110 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day for him. But you know who else had a big game? AB, Antonio Brown, here on this 47-yard bomb from Ben Roethlisberger for the score. 6 receptions, 2 touchdowns for him as the Falcons now drop to 1-4 on the season. Now over in Carolina, the Panthers hosting the Giants, and Odell Beckham, who had 131 yards and a touchdown catch, but here throwing for one in the second quarter. Beckham to Saquon Barkley, 57-yard score to bring the Giants back into this game. That's a great highlight. But wait until you see this. Graham Gano, with his team down by 1 after the Giants erased a 14-point deficit, drills this kick with 1 second remaining from 63 yards out. That kick might have been good from 70. Unbelievable. Carolina sneaks out with the win, 33-21. 33-31, excuse me.
Well, Monday Night Football is going to have to hold everybody over. I know people are really sad about the Tigers, but the Saints are going to redeem our losing for the weekend, and it should be better.
Oh, it's going to be
I have my fingers crossed. This is me being hypothetical.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be out there tomorrow. We'll have all your coverage from out there in the Dome.
Perfect. We'll be right back.